He is the oldest mutant on Earth, born at the very beginning of human civilization, worshipped by humans as a god. No one knows how long he lived, because whenever his physical body was about to die, the 4 guardians under him, I will find a new body for him. He has thousands of terrifying superpowers, because after he transferred his consciousness to a new body, you can inherit all the abilities of this body. Today they found a mutant with super healing abilities. The golden spire is illuminated by the sun and the spell is activated. Apocalypse's consciousness slowly transferred to the new body. Just then, the rebels, who had already suffered enough oppression, took the opportunity to act. They hammered the stakes down. Huge rocks slid down the passage. The insider immediately dropped the stone door. However, the power of mortals is in the face of mutants. Not worth mentioning after all. Burned to ashes in one encounter. The boulder broke the load-bearing column as it slid down. The pyramid began to collapse. Watching huge rocks fall, the Guardians do their best to protect Apocalypse. In a panic, an assassin leaps down with a dagger and stabs Apocalypse. However, in midair, the Guardian squeezed it into a meatball. As the last load-bearing column broke, the Guardians were smashed to death. At this time, the transfer of Apocalypse has reached the final step. The last Guardian before his death. Use up the last of your energy. Put a protective shield on the Apocalypse. As the pyramids collapsed, Apocalypse was buried deep underground. Thousands of years passed like this. A group of believers who regard Apocalypse as a god found the underground where the Apocalypse is. The sun shines through the tunnel they dug, shining on the golden spire. The spire suddenly glowed with golden light. Then the golden rune extended underground. Apocalypse, who had been sleeping for 1,000 years, has awakened. He just slowly raised his hand. Tens of thousands of huge rocks rose into the air. He returned to the world. I found that the world has become very different. Suddenly his eyes were attracted by a woman. The woman rolled her eyes. A violent storm blew around. The woman took the opportunity to steal the money from the stall owner. The stall owner found out and cornered the woman. Just when the woman was about to be beaten up by the stall owner, Apocalypse just stretched out his hand tightly. Then rolled his eyes. The stall owner merged with the wall. Apocalypse followed Lisa home. After connecting to the satellite via TV signal, images were transmitted into Tianqi's mind. He found that the world now, being controlled by weak humans, the once noble mutants are now in a terrible situation, so he decided to teach humans a lesson, clean up the world and establish a new order. He has a supernatural ability, can stimulate the potential of mutants. He gently held Lisa's chin, with a mysterious energy. Enter Lisa's body. Lisa's superpowers reached their peak. Lisa became one of his new generation of 4 horsemen. Soon they came to the underground darkroom, want to find more mutants. Here they met Psylocke. Apocalypse just glanced at Psylocke. The power of Lingdi instantly increased dozens of times. After seeing the power of Apocalypse, Psylocke decided to follow Apocalypse. Then, under the recommendation of Psylocke, they found David. David has been hanging out in underground fighting arenas for years, lost a wing in the last battle. However, Apocalypse did not give up on David. He not only revived David's broken wings, even let his wings transformed into a metallic wing. David felt the powerful metal wings. Not only the lethality increased dramatically, the appearance is also more domineering. Apocalypse leads them. Finally, he found the mutant Magneto, whom he saw on TV. However, Magneto's eyes were filled with grief and hatred at this time. He was about to kill all the workers in front of him.